Another special form that we will look at is what's called a perfect square trinomial. Okay, so anything of the form a squared plus 2ab plus b squared or a squared minus 2ab plus b squared is going to factor into the product of the same binomial squared. So when you have the plus 2ab in the middle, you'll have a plus b quantity squared. And if you have the minus 2ab, it'll be a minus b quantity squared. Okay, so why is this? Let's break it apart. So I really encourage you not to just memorize anything, though you'll get good at seeing things and noticing things as you get more practice. But right now, let's just take a plus b quantity squared. Just that binomial squared, and let's expand it. What do I mean by expand? Well, actually FOIL it out. A plus b times a plus b. What do we have here? So a times a is a squared, right? In the middle, so our outer term a times b is plus ab, and then our inner term is b times a, which is also ab, right? And then b squared for the last, right? B times b squared. Okay, so what happened there? When we FOILed that out, we've got a squared as our first term and b squared as our last, and our middle term, ab plus ab, what is that going to be? A squared plus 2ab, right? Plus b squared. Okay, all right, so you get a sense of that, why this is true. We're saying a plus b quantity squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. The beauty of this is that if you notice the first term and the last term in a trinomial are perfect squares, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a perfect square trinomial. You have to pay attention to the middle term as well, obviously, but there's it's a pretty good candidate, right? So you want to be looking for this special form. Hey, can I just see that it's factorable? If a and b have some big coefficients on them, noticing that you've got some perfect squares can be a lot easier than trying to hash out the AC method and things. So anyway, that's why this is really helpful and useful. So what happens when we have a minus b quantity squared? Okay, so let's expand that. A minus b times a minus b, right? And when we FOIL that, we're going to have a squared. And as a middle term, our outer and our inner, what is it going to be? A times negative b is minus ab. Negative b times a is minus ab, right? And negative b times negative b is positive b squared. Okay, so in the middle there, what are we going to have? Negative ab minus 2ab, right? So we have a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, so the only difference between the a plus b quantity squared and the a minus b quantity squared is the sign of the middle term, right? Whether it's positive or negative. Okay, but we can kind of see what's going on there. Okay, so let's get some practice learning to recognize perfect square trinomials.